So bring it on, fresh, fervent, fevered, how it always was and how it always will be. Feel it, this is where it starts. Whatever your ambitions, a good beginning is the perfect way to get things underway. Just listen to that noise, this place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Diego Maradona, truly the brightest star in the footballing firmament. So I wonder what he has in store for us here.
Well, anything can happen with this man, Peter. He's in a league of his own, truly capable of winning matches, practically on his own.
Well, as he has done time and time again over the course of his career, so another masterclass today?
Here's hoping.
Well, we're on the way. Played out wide. Oh, they could break here. Now it's Raul. Nico Williams. Can he get it through? Great ball if he can get there.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Impressive jump. Oh, that was no routine save.
Edmilson clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And it's with the keeper. Pressing high and with purpose. Ricky Puig. Good purposeful running this. Raul. Now it's Benzema. He's found the way through. Marvel. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And Marvel. This is a promising build-up. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Quarter of an hour played. Rolls it backwards.
Modern football for you, and all that pressing.
No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. That's put paid to the danger. And he's intervened well there. That's destined for the flank. Milan do have a chance to counter here. Raul. Edmilson. Ricky Puig. That's an imaginative pass. And it's gone all the way through to the keeper. Eder Militao. And it's Edmilson. And Simeone. Simeone delivers with his rising, but he's left disappointed.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter, certainly the way he's been playing.
Ruben Peña. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Marvel. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Maradona. He's not got that quite right. Ruben Peña, and he's forced to go back. And he's heaved it away. Leganes have reclaimed it to Diawara. Neither side giving way, it has been tight. And there's the shot! It's anyone's ball now. Can he get on the end of this? There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Strokes it back. Ruben Peña receives it in a good position here. And that is going out for a goal kick. Ricky Puig looking to pass their way up the pitch. And here's Benzema. And here's Nico Williams. And the referee has signalled for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I have to say, I think it's a good performance, but it's clear that they need a little more energy and more precision up top. They proved they can create chances. Now they need to start putting them away. That's the next step.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. Away we go again. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Marvel threads one in, and he's picked it up out wide. Lovely feet. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, good spread. And it's Maradona. And here's Benzema. Oh, that's a key interception. Plays the return pass. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Maradona.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Diawara. Ruben Peña. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He's in a great position here. Oh, that's superb. Raul, very much a man of this moment. It's a promising position. He's shifting through the gears here. Neither of these two want to come off second best. No, that's been intercepted. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. Ruben Peña. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Simeone, now this could be a chance.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 14.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, it's an interesting move, this, Peter. It just gives opposition defences a very different challenge.
And he gets rid in a hurry. It's gone for a throw-in. Showing good feet. Williams' cross. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Ricky Puig. And this is Benzema. Now it's Maradona. Williams. Chance! And it's in! How they've waited! Now they have it!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Milan have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Oh, it's played into the area. And it's claimed by the keeper.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 21. Benzema. Viene sostituito con il numero 10.
Into the last quarter of an hour. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Lobbed in behind. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Nico Williams picks it up out wide. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. That is lovely. And he's there to get it away. And that's been won straight back. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Stood up well to him there. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 23. Lascia il campo per il numero 6.
Into the last 5 minutes.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Kubo making good progress on the right-hand side.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Milan close now to seeing this one through to the end. Played into space. Can he latch on to this?
Saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
They've played it short. And he's there to clear it. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And the number on the board is 3. Time and again they are repelled. Can he spark a counter here? And there goes the final whistle. Milan have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Nico Williams picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Milan effectively played like two different teams. Pretty placid before the break, but looked much more up for it after half-time. Eventually, those efforts were rewarded. There's a lot of positives to take from that.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Dani Olmo gets the nod here. Anything we should note about him, Jim?
Well, having a player who you just know is going to keep going for 90 minutes makes a big difference to the team at times. I wouldn't be surprised to see him pop up with a decisive contribution towards the end of this one either. What a way to mark the debut.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. The lineup we have suggests it's going to be a 4-5-1 formation, Jim.
Well, this setup, Peter, can be very defensive if that midfield is in place purely to form a protective layer in front of the back four. But it can also be the launchpad to very quick counter-attacks. If you can offer pace and accuracy on the front foot, it can have a devastating effect, actually, at the offensive end of the pitch too.
There's the whistle. Barcelona are a team that take pride in possession.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. They like to be brave with the ball, get on it, have a go, Peter, try something different. They certainly have the players who are very eager to take that on.
Now it's Williams. Nico Williams will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Eric Garcia. Dani Olmo. Bernal. Nico Williams. And here's the chance to counter. Nico Williams going face-to-face with his great rival. Lofted in. Tries to get it clear. Fernandez. And it's Gavi. Dani Olmo. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Dani Olmo. Eric Garcia. And it's Olmo. Looking to play him in. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Dani Olmo, played out to the left flank. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Nico Williams scooting forward. Both sides exercising caution for now. Gavi. And Araujo. Eric Garcia.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Tries to pass it through. It's a promising position. Looking for options. Can he finish? And needless to say, that deserved better.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Nico Williams. Bernal.
Barcelona really are one of these sides that pride themselves on their ability to maintain possession.
Yeah, and some would say that that means they play the game the right way.
Yeah, but of course, it's decisive passes that's going to matter in the longer term. There's no good in holding on to the ball just for the sake of it.
Now this could be a chance. Spread out to the left. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. That's going wide left. Now, can they get him away? Raul gets into a good position. And they've managed to get rid. Bernal. And it's Balde. Pedri. And Dani Olmo. It's a really well-measured ball. The less said about that pass, the better. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, that was vital. Koundé. Dani Olmo. And now the breakaway. Threads one in. Oh, beautifully shaped ball. Balde. Pedri. Pass somewhat off target. Ricky Puig. Gavi. Dani Olmo. Eric Garcia. And it's Olmo. Oh, good spread. Plays it in low. Oh, well played. Mbappe. That's destined for the flank. Eric Garcia. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Koundé. That has not gone well. Fernandes. 40 minutes gone. Half-time closing in. This is a promising build-up. He's in a great position here. Knocks it out wide. Lovely pass, but he's had a shot! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Engages and forces him off the ball. Turns back here, probably the best option. Koundé.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
And it's Camavinga. And Edmilson. Raul. And he's picked it up out wide. And that signals the end of the first period. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. So right back into the action.
Milan really can count themselves lucky not to be behind at half-time. Couldn't really work out what they were trying to do, actually. Letting themselves get dominated like that, it's very confusing.
And it's Pedri. Fernandes. Well, that looks a decent ball. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Dani Olmo, Ricky Puig, and it's Camavinga.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Pedri. This looks promising. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Edmilson. Nico Williams. Eder Militao. Still absolutely nothing to report here goals-wise. Aimed beyond the defence. Eric Garcia. Bernal for Ferran Torres. Martin, nicely spread. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Nico Williams.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a
Quarter of an hour into the second half.
espectadores.
And he's quick to return it, looking to pass their way up the pitch. Nice interception, well timed. And that has left him in a heap. Oh, there's a probing ball.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Eric Garcia. And it's Gavi. Showing great feet there. That's very neat. And here's Gavi. And that's aimed into the middle. And back out. Nicked it back promptly. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet.
Edmilson. And it's Olmo. He's looking wide. Nico Williams picks it up out wide. He's picked his way through. Oh, good claim by the keeper. He's certainly earned his keep there. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Gavi. Bernal. Into the last quarter of an hour. Eric Garcia. For Ferran Torres. It's a threatening ball. Gavi! No mistake, and that could well be the winner.
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence. We were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 29.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Yeah, it was pretty clear the manager's not been getting what he wants out of his players, so a substitution was going to come. I think it could have been sooner.
Barcelona have taken the lead.
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here. He needs to see this one out. Milan really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Milan very much running into the last chance saloon.
Well, I suppose they need something to break their way, Peter. Anything at this late stage.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Mbappe. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Gavi. Martin. And it's Bernal. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here.
I don't think they can assume that the game is safe. One slip can be really costly.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Camavinga has it in a wide position. No, couldn't quite catch up to that.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
Oh, no joy this time. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Now it's Pedri. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, I have to say the front line made very little impression, Peter, and there's a genuine worry that losing like this can be quite confidence-sapping. I just hope that the fallout from this won't have any long-term effects on them.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Signore e signori, benvenuti
Hello and welcome one and all. The
tra-
atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
La formazione del Milan.
Aaron Seedorf, he's a leader, he's a schemer, a controller, he's certainly a winner, he's all of those things, and he's much, much more.
I'll take it a step further. He's a serial winner on the European scene. In fact, it's that pedigree which I see as his greatest quality. He knows exactly what it takes to be a match winner, and he'll go about doing exactly that.
So we're up and running. Now it's Mbappe. Kubo going face-to-face with his great rival, and it's Olmo. Kubo. He likes Moriba. That's destined for the flank. Strong running down that left flank.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Deftly away. Marcos Alonso with the clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's in a good... And the finish! It's in!
Well, there's leadership for you. That's what the armband means for him, setting the perfect example, the perfect tone. Tremendous. Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Milan make the perfect start. They are already ahead. Vecino. Aspas. To Vecino. Pass somewhat off target.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, that's well done. Really robust. Whistle's gone. That's foul. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Passing is crisp and sharp. Lewandowski. Mbappe.
Vigo really are one of these sides that pride themselves on their ability to maintain possession.
Yeah, and some would say that means they play the game the right way.
Yeah, but of course, it's decisive passes that's going to matter in the longer term. There's no good in holding on to the ball just for the sake of it.
Kubo. Now it's Lewandowski. Oh, well measured. Lewandowski is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. And he's quick to return it. Now this could be a chance. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Kubo. Spread to the right. He can run on. It's Lewandowski! And no mistake. And this is getting better and better. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Now it's Vecino. Vecino stood his ground strongly. And it's made its way to him. Nicely shaped cross. Ricky Puig. And here's the chance to counter. Mbappe going forward. It's played through for him. That's put paid to the danger. Nicked it back promptly. And here's Dani Olmo. Can he get it through? That's good play. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Milan heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. He likes Moriba. Lewandowski. Kubo. Could move up a gear here. Nice bit of trickery. Mbappe. Header! Relentless! Just relentless! They are purring, truly purring. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Milan find a position of real strength now. 40 minutes gone. Half-time closing in. He likes Moriba. And it's Vecino. Chance! And that's a sharp finish. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
So could they be onto something here? Now he's off and running. Mbappe picks it up out wide. He is through here. Plays it across. And that has been cleared. Vecino. He likes Moriba. That's going up front in a hurry. Seedorf. And that signals the end of the first period.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Well, we've been blessed with a goal-laden first half. 3-1 is the half-time score. So off we go again. That's a good run down the left. And it's Vecino. Oh, no joy this time. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Not a hint of offside here. Well read, and the danger is averted. Iago Aspas. Vigo are looking to break at pace. Edmilson. And he has been fouled there. That's really well cleared.
Was that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Can he spark a counter here? And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
But they've got it again. Now it's Lewandowski, and here's Mbappe. Mbappe is fouled. Wonderful save by Radu. That's a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
Marcos Alonso gets it away. And now they can spring out of defence. He likes Moriba for Iago Aspas. And the return pass. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Ilaix Moriba. Space for him to turn and look. Another pass just keeps it ticking over.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Nico Williams gets into a good position.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 19.
Vigo can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Vecino. Ilaix Moriba. And it's Vecino. And it's Aspas. Here's Ilaix Moriba. Now it's Mbappe.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And here's Dani Olmo. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 10, numero 5. Lasciano il campo per il numero 39. Il numero 30.
That was travelling. Galan. Vecino. Vecino cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Out of play for a goal kick. Time then for the first substitution of the game. Raul to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
Nicely weighted ball. Vecino. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Olmo. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Vigo have got it back and they'll have another go. Javi Galan knocks it into space. Mbappe. And it's Lewandowski. And here's Mbappe. Great ball if he can get there. And he's there to get it away.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 9.
So we have further activity on the bench here.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 23. Il numero 19.
That has been knocked clear. Tries to cross. Oh, well played. Vigo have the chance to go the other way. Galan. Aim forwards. Yamal. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's found the way through. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. 5 minutes to add. Now that's well seen too. Ricky Puig. Now it's Mbappe. And here's Lewandowski. Mbappe on 2 now and looking for 3. Great vision. That's at the end. Milan can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to, following this splendid display of poise, potency and proficiency. Mbappe voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Milan definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.